there's truly some days where this walk with Christ is just so miserable. Like, I'm so just tired. Like, it's always something. It's always some warfare. It's always a test. It's always a trial. It's always isolation, always being up. Like, it's always something. Always something, except for the fucking shit we're supposed to be having. It's always, oh, you gotta wait on the Lord. Oh, you gotta fast and pray. Oh, it's like a constant reoccurring cycle of, oh, let me see how much I can beat you down and how much more you can take and still call yourself a believer. And God, you can't say some of this shit out loud because God forbid you have actual human emotions and reactions. Then here comes those hypocrite ass Christians. Oh my God, she's cussing. The sky's gonna fall down. Oh my God. Oh my God, her heart posture's so bad because she's actually a normal person, right? And then you got the whole world. Oh, here she goes. She's going back to her old self. Like, it's just like, this is a trap. This shit feels like a trap, you know? It feels like the goalpost is constantly being moved. Like, okay, I did this, let this go. Now I'm still waiting on this. Then I miss those times in my life where I was able to just get up and make decisions and do for myself. And I hate the fact that I personally gave up so much of my life to follow after Christ, because now I feel like I'm in a position to where I traded up my life for this life that God has for me, and I hate it. I'm miserable as shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm still going to keep pressing through and I'm still going to keep doing his will, blah, blah, whatever. But I'm miserable, if you care at all. And that's why I told God all the time. I'm like, yeah, I see why the workers are few. This walk is miserable. And like, I'm like, when is it going to get good? I'm waiting on it to get better. Like, I can have hope all day, but when is it going to get better? Because there's days where I really sit here like, bro, I traded up my whole life for this. I'm underwhelmed. Because I don't know, I can't speak for other people, but I have very high hopes and expectations. When I throw away my entire life that I built for myself to follow after somebody, I expect there to be some type of trade-off. Like, I don't know. I didn't expect to just suffer the whole time. Like, if I would have known that it was going to just be like this, I would have never gave God my yes. And I'm just being fucking real. But, hey.
Shalom. Shalom, Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Grand Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadar from the Grand Millstone Dallas branch, and his quick lesson is going to be, response. It says, I hate this walk and it's miserable. Right? Got this from Jim Miss Inquire early. Subscribe and be edified. But, as you can see, man, just really just see why the Lord doesn't really deal with women. Now, you do got the exception, which is the elect. Yeah, but really the Lord doesn't really deal with women, dealing with the man. And even then, dealing with the Lord, dealing with the man, you still have men that's probably in the same mindset, because a bunch of these dudes are not men, they're just males, right? So they think like women in a man's body, But I'm going to go ahead and get the Job chapter 39, verse 17. Says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither hath imparted into her understanding. And that's really all you're hearing, that she's, like, from her, just lack of understanding. To be honest, she's not even in the truth to begin with, right? She's not in the truth to begin with, so she really good. But the Lord, I guess the Lord gave her a taste of what it could feel like if she actually was serving him. Really, it really would probably be worse, to be honest, because if you're serving, Jesus Christ, and you're giving your life to Christ and whatnot, it really don't require you to change like that, to be honest. It doesn't require, because you can really come as you are. There's modes in Christianity, openly, like, yeah, I'm a mode pastor and stuff. So really, she ain't really got to change too much. So whatever she is doing is got to be pretty crazy. Hold on, I just thought of something. Because, yeah, all you really just hearing is just a whole bunch of lack of understanding, and the fact that and she impatient, right? Being impatient. As scripture says, woe to you that has lost patience. Oh, I think that's in Sirach too. Woe to you that has lost patience, for what shall you do when the Lord shall visit you? So it's like, damn. You lost patience. But then again, like I said, she was never in it to begin with, right? She weren't serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. She didn't make mention of the names. The only thing I heard was, I didn't hear her say Jesus, but she did say Christ. So, it's, talking about, well, she had to be a part of some Israelite group, but that's neither here nor there. When you serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua truly, then you're supposed to expect things to get worse, not to get better. That's why it's so important to count the cost, because scripture goes into how the Lord would rather you not come in than come in and be destroyed. Like roughly paraphrasing. Because Yahweh Hashem would rather you not come in than to come in and then fall out. Because now you're worse than a 2/3. But really mercy on the Lord's end on that lady, because she didn't really come in, to be honest. As far as I can tell. But let me go ahead and get this Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 15. It says, "Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And Yahweh sighed and it displeased him that there was no judgment." Exactly. So when you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey for Satan. Meaning Satan gonna want your ass. Simple as that. Go read Luke 22 and 31. Simon, behold, Satan desired to have you. Meaning you're going to suffer. Right? Hell, you could just look out throughout the scriptures, man. Like, bro, prophets, the men of the Lord, the believers, everybody be suffering. Well, that is a believer in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because don't get me wrong, you do in the scriptures, you have some that were well off and they was good, but a lot of times it was suffering, sacrificing, showing your obedience unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's just how it is. Yahweh Shai had to do it, right? And he's the best of the best of us. He's the only begotten. How much more us? We definitely got to do it. This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve me, I will serve the Lord, Yahweh Shai, prepare thy soul for temptation." Exactly. So if you come to serve Yahweh Shai, you're supposed to be preparing yourself to be tempted by Satan. Meaning it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to deny yourself. You're going to have to put yourself last. You ultimately, the biggest thing is just denying your flesh. That's already hard enough as it is, because you're in your flesh every day. So you got to deal with the urges. You got to try to change up bad habits, things of that nature, to be more pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And this is not for the weak, right? There's a cost that comes with knowing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He that increases in wisdom increases in sorrow. Right? Because as you grow in this truth, man, the more you know, the more sorrow you gain as well. Right? Because you realize not only how fucked up you are, but how fucked up this place is. Right? And you learning more of the details of it. And it's just sorrow grows. Yeah, hey, Yahweh Shai, he was the man of many sorrows. Right? That's the trade-off when it comes with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But it's the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that's going to be able to get you through these times. Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be a stability of thy times. Hell, the fact that you know the Lord, and you could confidently say, like, yeah, I know Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Bro, that's golden right there. That's something that 2/3 of our people don't have. You know? So yeah, of course it's gonna come with some backlash with it, man. You ain't gonna be able, you ain't just gonna know you how about Shimon Shai and think nothing ain't finna happen to you. Nah, that's time to get tested. Do you believe? And we need these, we need to be tested on a day-to-day basis, man, because you get everything go too good for too long, you can easily forget about Yahweh Shai or Yahweh Shimon Shai. Hell, it already happened. We're in this whole position because we sacrificed them to idols, meaning we forgot about the Lord. Because we was doing so good, we was well off. Hell, even after being delivered out of Egypt, man, they're already making the golden calf. Already. I'm like, damn. And it sucks. But and that's just how it is, man. What comes with serving Yahweh Shimon Shai is going to come with hell. Right? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get this. Was it Luke? Yep, Luke chapter 14 at verse 28. It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?" Because what are you doing when you ultimately start serving Yahweh B'Shai Shai? You're saying that you want to partake in Yahweh Shai's sufferings, meaning you're going to go through it, right? And that's something that this woman failed to understand. But like, she ain't even serving Yahweh B'Shai Shai. She had to go through some shit, right? Oh man, just Jesus Christ, I had to go through something. I gotta fast. She gotta know she is Israelite, man. Christianity don't be doing all that fast and stuff. As far as I can tell, they don't be doing all that. And if they do, it's not like shit. It's not like on some like, oh, you should be doing it like throughout the year and stuff. No, it's probably just no. They don't believe in the day of time. I'm about to say that. But in other words, they don't really teach you to deny yourself like that. Now, Israelites, they might teach you like, keep the law, statutes, commandments. It's require you to deny yourself, your urges, man. Don't be no adulterer or adulteress. Things of that matter. But that woman didn't really get a taste of what she really could have been going through if she was serving Yahweh Shimon Shai. That's why the Lord didn't give it to her. She's gonna stop believing in what she believing in, or she's gonna stop believing, or just basically go back into the world even more to be a hoe. Man, when I wasn't doing this, I was good. Right? So when you weren't trying to do better, that's mean you was doing worse. Right? Probably out in the streets being a hoe or something. But now she's trying to, oh man, it's so hard to be disciplined. Now don't get me wrong, just be disciplined in certain things. It's not easy, and it comes with time, but it's doable. Right? The walks of the prophets, the believers it's not easy, especially if you're a prophet. It's really not, because you're going to be judged more harshly. More is required out of you. Now, as a believer, you got your hell that you go through too, because I'm not going to downplay the hell that believers go through. Right? Believers, they go through some shit too, but it's just more on the prophets because they're the prophets. They're going to be judged more harshly. Right? So the biggest thing is, man, you really got to understand what this truth is about, man. Ultimately trusting in Yahweh B'Shai Shai, man, because everything you get put in is for you to trust in Yahweh B'Shai Shai. Right? Everything. No matter what, you call upon the Lord, Yahweh B'Shai Shai, to the point to where it's going to be second nature in that day. Well, as brothers like to say, first nature in that day. When you get into the gym, you instantly calling upon the Lord instead of trying to rely on Esau all the time. That's what the Yahweh B'Shai Shai doing with us, man. And guess what? What got to happen? You got to be going through shit for all that. He got to keep you wanting the kingdom. He can't have you be comfortable here for too long, because then you're not going to, you ain't going to be trying to hasten the day for real. But them things, understanding like that comes with time. Right? Time of you getting tried out, going through it, questioning shit. Right? Because, We're in the flesh. We got these feelings, right? We still got to deal with Satan. It's like we still got to deal with Satan and our thoughts and stuff. Dang, man, what if I went back into the world? I mean, yeah, you rebuke it, but we ain't gonna act like Satan don't do that. You know, we're in the flesh. We feel shit, but I mean, you gotta act on it. You know, you tired. You're just tired, just like she was. Just so tired of trying, going through it. Oh well, get over it. Just pray. Pray the Lord give you more strength to keep going, to endure. We all tired. Shit, I'm tired. And we know the apostles are tired. They've been doing it longer than some of us been alive. So, they tired. But yeah, man, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it all by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Mr. Rallah.